Hey, it's Fear. I just want to let you know the episode of FEARCast you're about to listen to is from season 1, so it's old and the material might not be relevant. The conversation's still good, but the band may or may not be still together. The person making movies might not be doing it anymore. But just in case, I wanted to put it out there so you guys can check it out. And also Google the bands, see if anybody's still around. And if you hear music you like, there you go. Also, check out any of the movies mentioned because movies are always still around. Well, I guess unless they pull them away. Anyway, it's an older episode, but a good episode, so I wanted to put it out. Stay tuned, nftfyb.com for everything new. And I hope you come back and enjoy season 2. We're getting some new guests and getting this thing going. So check out the other podcasts, Talk Life Pod, A and Way, and of course, FEARCast. So run along, kiddies. Are you ready?
And welcome to FEARCast, everybody. I'm your host, Fear Innes. Tonight, I am sitting down with the dynamic warrior bitches duo of Slammerkin. How you ladies doing?
Good. Great. How are you?
Not as good. I'm not sitting with wine or any kind of frosty beverage.
Well, you know, we didn't want to rub it in or anything. Maybe you can partake vicariously.
I'm hoping. Tell me how it tastes.
Send some pizza costumes away. Sam, just breathe up. Yeah.
Sounds amazing. He says as a jealous dick. So, first of all, we kind of hooked up on Twitter and kind of got things started through there. Do you remember kind of how that all transpired?
Well, we were just, we first emerged. When did we first get going?
I think in June, maybe.
Yeah, it was
like May or June.
I think it was May.
Yeah.
I mean, that was when we first launched. We have this is our maiden voyage, literally. And we didn't know what we were doing. And we were like, okay, let's find some cool sounding. And we thought, well, maybe podcasts would be a way to go, find some cool podcasts that might take an interest in what we do. And then we just kind of found you guys. We literally tumbled down the rabbit hole of the internet and we're like, oh, this is fun. We like you.
Well, that's awesome.
I don't know. I don't exactly remember how everything transpired, but somewhere in the Twitter, histories, we could check it out.
Yeah, it's all documented.
It's all documented anyway.
Big Brother knows how we met.
That's right.
No, that's why I was trying to scratch my head to remember. I know, I think it was episode 61. We played your song, Morning, along with a couple other artists that it was super random. Everybody just kind of was sending in music at the same time.
Yeah, that's right. And we were at a cottage when this was all happening, suffering through zero bandwidth, and we were worried that we wouldn't even be able to hear the episode. But we sorted it out.
Yeah. And then we were sitting by a campfire and retweeting your vote posts and all of that kind of,
Yeah, and it was cool. It was cool. We would sit by the campfire literally and listen to the whole cast. We listened to all the other the other two bands that you showcased, which were both really awesome. Mm-hmm. And that was a good night actually.
Yeah, it was cool because it was such a different. Every band was completely different genre.
Yeah.
Well, and that was the other side to it. That was super weird, as it was all different genres. So I'm like,
that's right.
Fuck it, let's put them all together and see what happens.
Yeah, but it worked out, man. It was fun. It was totally fun. There was the sort of hard rock chick band,
hip hop stuff, and then us, and I think
it was just 3.
Yeah, I think it was just the 3 of you. I could be wrong. If there's a fourth, you were so bad I forgot.
Sorry, fourth person.
Shunned.
Back to the drawing board.
That's right.
Huh.
Right.
So then after it came out, we threw up a poll and y'all dominated.
We fucking won that one. Kind of awesome.
Victory.
Victory.
The Warriors reigned supreme.
That's right. That's right.
You were very cordial about it. I was hoping for some fuck these guys. And no, you were all very nice about it.
We're so Canadian, we can't do that.
Yeah, sorry you got second. Sorry you got third.
You guys are all awesome, man. But we honestly, we didn't think we would win because we felt like we were just this tiny little, we've just gotten started, right? So we were like, how could we possibly win? But then we won, which was really cool.
Yeah, it was surprising.
Yeah. We had a few toasts that night. Just a few.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. It is funny because you guys are so Canadian. You're like, I can't believe we did it. Man, fuck that. It's like, yeah, we knew we were gonna kick their asses.
we thought it maybe. We never said that.
No, it was really awesome, and it was really fun to do. And I haven't received any music since then, so I don't know if some people got butthurt or what.
That is weird. That's
really
weird.
strange.
But it seems to come and go. Everyone, I'll get some here and there. And I don't know, I got a few major labels that have dropped stuff in my lap, so I got things to play with. But it was the first time in a long time that it just happened. Some indie artists all at the same time came along and were like, here, check this out.
Yeah.
That's really neat. That's weird.
Yeah, maybe it's like the algorithms were just in favor of that week or something.
Yeah.
You never know.
No,
I don't trust the internet.
I don't trust it.
It's telling us what to do every day now.
Don't listen to the machines.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, subversively.
As it is, I'm recording from an unknown location.
Oh, that's so
deep in the cave. Cuddled next to a bear.
You're running on vegetable oil.
Yeah.
Off the grid.
Exactly. It's not digital. I got tapes running. It's the only way to do it.
You can hear that analog hiss, and I can hear it.
Yeah,
it sounds so much better.
The hums there. Yeah. All right, so tell me a little bit about how you guys or you ladies got started.
You started, Sam.
I don't want to. You do it.
Well, I don't know.
All right, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. You cheated.
I was slow enough to. We're gonna do it again.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. You do 1, 2, 3, and then I go. Right?
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
Whatever. Sam, you go. She's
I
just
beat
won 3 times.
Go.
Oh God. All right.
Sorry.
I feel like I should have got this on video. You can only imagine the epic rock, paper, scissors that's going on right now.
We do this epic, let's be honest. That's right. We were sitting at this we're hanging out at my kitchen table. Where we're sitting right now, and we were like, well, let's because we're both professional musicians, but we never really collaborated together before. So we were sitting around having some drinks, and we thought, well, this is kind of cool. We should just let's write a song together. And so we started to do that. I mean, we didn't know what to write a song about, and there was like a comic book on the table at the time, and it was an ElfQuest comic, which we've both read since we were kids. And so we decided to base this random song off of a bunch of stuff that we found in the comic. And then it kind of it took off from there. We just kind of got really into this project, which at first was supposed to be kind of a joke. And then we realized we were having a really good time with it, and then made the songs better and not embarrassing to release into public. At least I don't think embarrassing to release. I should know what I say.
Yeah, joke it all, be honest. Yeah, so we ended up kind of having a weekly.
You got together once a year for 5 years and decided what was going to happen.
Years to make this album. We're like, I'm 76, Liza is 84. Yeah, and this is, putting it all on this album now. It's our last hope.
You're gonna give it one last push.
That's right. Never too late.
So we ended up having a weekly session, and kind of like over the course of a year, hammering out 10 tunes, and each of them is sort of about a different character from this comic book that we both grew up reading.
Yeah.
Which is it's an indie kind of cult classic comic. So that was also something that was really fun to do, was revisiting it and feel like, well, if we do release these songs ever, it'll be a nice way of kind of giving back to this book that we enjoyed so much and we both feel not enough people know about.
Right.
So if you like the music, then maybe you'll look into this wicked art book.
Yeah. Well, not just one book, but like
many
hundreds of books.
Yeah.
It's a great series. But it's our way of giving back in that regard, and for us to just have our own project that we really enjoyed, and we get along pretty well. So we're not like at odds with each other in the creative process, which can happen within bands, as we all know. So yeah.
So there's no like Oasis sort of get drunk, fight, leave the country sort of situations?
Well, you never know. Maybe when we release our second album, that will happen. We'll be flying in separate jets.
Yes.
I think at that point, it was just because we could.
Yeah.
Not because we're fighting. It's like, I can actually get my own jet.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. But okay. That's
That's okay. No, take me on the journey, girls. Let's figure this out. So that's all. So Slammerkin, is that from the book?
No, Slammerkin. Okay, so we thought we were being kind of clever and cheeky with the name.
Cheeky.
We thought it was cheeky. Slammerkin is a Victorian term, right?
Yeah.
And it alludes to essentially a loose woman, and it's the Slammerkin is actually like a garment of clothing that like
Victorian prostitutes would wear.
That's right.
For easy access. And, yeah. But like they're actually really beautiful dresses. It's actually like bridesmaid might wear a dress like that.
Well, that's the irony, right? Like that's why we thought this would kind of it's funny because like nowadays, you go to a club and you're lucky. Like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, just don't.
What? Come on, let's go.
No, I was going to say, like a lot of the time, like a Slammerkin was something. It was like a big piece of clothing, literally covering virtually everything.
It was like wearing a tent.
It was like wearing a tent because it was a Victorian. But like nowadays, girls are going out wearing almost nothing, and it's totally cool. So we're kind of like we're kind of reactionary in a sense against some of the like over sexualization of women a little bit.
Sure.
But that's the catch-22 to the name. Mm-hmm. So the name we feel we can play with.
Yeah, it was inspired by a book too. We both read this book called Slammerkin by Emma Donoghue. That was about this gin-swilling, hard luck woman in the 1800s who's forced into a life of prostitution, but kind of has like this righteous personality where she's tough.
She's a tough
and
broad.
Yeah, and it's just kind of an interesting, not really. Making her a hero or a villain, just this kind of real character. And I thought that was, when I read it, this was like 10 years ago that we read this, is a good modern female character in a way, and based on a historical thing. And this is all very too nerdy, but yeah.
She goes on a killing rampage at the end of the book, though.
Yeah,
like she literally goes insane. Oh no, I don't want to give away the ending of the book.
Oh, you just spoilers. Come on.
Sorry.
He was gonna read it. He was gonna go get it on Kindle tonight.
I was just buying it, and I'd forget it.
Oh shit! Sorry about that.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. I see how it is. No, that's pretty neat. I was Googling Slammerkin just to kind of see what you're all talking about with the dress, and it makes sense. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Those are pretty. Those should come back.
Yeah, totally. Could totally bring them back. Whatever.
Maybe we will.
Just do it.
Yeah.
So how many songs have you released so far?
We've released 4, and we're going to be releasing our 5th first week of September. But since we like you guys so much, we sent you our 5th track early, so you can do maybe a pre-release of it. Hee.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Hee.
You guys are very cheeky.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll take a break here. We'll play the track, and then we will we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, and we're back. We're talking with Liza and Sam of Slammerkin. That song is awesome.
Thanks.
Yay. That's the first one that we did.
Yeah, it is. It's the very first song we ever wrote together.
Yeah.
The first one that kind of got us on this theme of ElfQuest and writing a concept album about a comic book that we love.
Yeah. We initially, like, after we started with the whole songwriting thing together, this song Wasted was like it. I think initially we didn't want to release it. We were we were all always kind of unhappy with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like it's morphed a lot between the way you hear it now and where it started off at. But yeah, we're at least we're happy that we're at where it's at now. But yeah, it's a funny little thing to be like, yeah, we used to actually hate that song. Because it was about one of my, like, personally, I love this character that it's about. I've got a soft spot for him in my heart. And, I wanted the song to represent this character truthfully and honestly. And it's a hard thing to do. Mm-hmm. So anyway.
No, that's pretty neat. Now I've used to play in bands a long time ago. And so I can kind of understand when you write a song, and like it's for me too, it was one of the first ones we wrote. And I don't know if it was for us particularly because we had written it early and then played it so much, you just kind of get tired of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But I never wrote any sort of concept thing. So I think that's a whole nother level. And it's kind of another sort of mind frame when you go to writing, when you're using something in particular to write against. Right. Like that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, it's cool to have like for writing some creative limitations, which that was a great thing actually, having the concept, because it kind of gives you some rules,
yeah.
And some structure. And so like this being the first song we wrote, before we because we wrote it and then we didn't know necessarily that we were going to write 9 more tracks.
That's right.
And sort of decided that as we went further into it. But it was nice to say, like, as we went into it, we sort of revealed to ourselves what the sound was over time. And then it was like a matter of going backwards and then updating some of the earliest songs so they started fitting, like, and you kind of like work backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards to make sure that there's sort of like a consistency, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not a linear process at all.
No. And then, yeah, because it's hard not to get precious with certain ideas. Like when you probably find this too when you were writing, like you'd write some riff and you'd be like, oh, this is amazing. It can never be changed. And
yes, that was the original thing.
That's right. And then you look at it and you're like, oh, that was kind of shitty.
You're like, oh, actually, the song will be fixed if I get rid of that thing that I love. Yeah. It's actually really bad.
No, that is funny. Yeah, the spark ends up being you got to disregard it.
Get rid of it, which is sometimes really hard too. You get really attached, right? Like,
well, it means something, right? When that happens, and you're like, but I can't get rid of this. This is the essence. It's the essence.
Right. That's right.
But
in fact, that was what happened with this song.
Yeah, that's totally exactly what happened.
Yeah. So fun.
Now, you had mentioned about it was nice to have the concept because it kind of give you rules and parameters. Have you written anything that you were like, shit, this is really good, but it doesn't pertain to what we're doing, and have to kind of set it aside or scrap it or anything like that?
Do any of the songs initially start like
that? A few songs in particular ended up being issue songs that we like the last one on the album, so track 10, we almost scrapped.
That's right.
Because we just thought it was so fucking bad. And it was it was just too much of a lot of things. It was almost like it had become a caricature of of what we had been working on. I guess that's a danger of having a concept too. So you can get a little too literal, too much of everything. When you figured out what your sound is or what you actually is going to, how it's going to be represented. So we, for like months, thought that this song was just a lost soul, and it was a castaway. And then you totally reworked it. But it was like a random thing. It was like months of not listening to it, and then suddenly I like sat down one night and I was like, I'm gonna just try and mess around with it, because I felt bad for it.
Come here, baby.
You know what we should do, like one day maybe, is play the original and how bad it is. Because we're crazy. Like we've kept all the incarnations of everything, right? Because everything's documented these days. It's hard to get rid of stuff. And then you can see like how a song morphs from one thing into another. It could be really amazingly funny.
Yeah, I think if it's really like, as long as it's clear that it's a joke, because it's so fucking bad. But yeah,
album 2, the shitty mixes. Here we go.
That's right. But it really would be.
It's like comedic gold. It's like releasing all your outtakes and shit where you're like worrying because you fucked something up.
That's basically what it was like.
So it's essentially like all my shows.
which are genius.
Well, it's funny because there's a ton of like, with podcasting, it's kind of a neat concept where you get to meet all kinds of people and do interviews and talk and blah, blah, blah. But then at the end of the day, like you can tailor it and cut it down. And one of the things that we do at FYFC is we don't edit anything if we can. Like there's very rarely we edit anything. So there's a couple of times where like it's just bad. Like,
Actually,
I don't know that they've started recording. I'll go take a piss. I'll come back halfway through a conversation. I'll say something insane. And they'll be like, we're recording. And I'll be like, okay, just cut it. And he's like, no, that's not going to happen.
Rock.
But people like the realness of it. That's why like watching movie outtakes are so fun. It's because you get to watch people making mistakes
and being real.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Being real is cool.
Being real is so cool. I love being real.
Big fan of being real.
Every day.
Hashtag
blessed.
Damn it.
Oh shit. So you're doing one song a month, is that right? You're releasing?
That's right.
But the 10 are ready. They're good to go?
They're all done. Like the album's done, the album art's done, everything's done. But because nobody knows who the hell we are, we thought we can't just throw this out there all in one go, because nobody who's gonna care.
It's been a fun social media experiment and internet, and because we both have other bands actually that we work for, and we play shows and gig around Toronto doing that and tour and stuff. There's actually like kind of a linear way that a lot of bands tend to work, which is like, you form your band, you play shows, you record, and like by the time you record, you're supposed to have built up a fan base or something.
Right.
But
doing the opposite.
A lot of people seem to be doing this opposite side of it that we've been disconnected from, but we're interested in learning and getting into it. Is like this side of actually just using the internet to reach people outside of your physical community and getting to, especially for I feel like this project is it's way more niche because it's about it's a conceptual album, and it's got a certain sound, and I think the internet is actually the ideal spot to reach the people that would like it.
Yeah.
So it's been this experiment in finding out how to do that, and releasing one song, kind of like having steady content being released makes more sense for us than releasing a whole album, because we have never played a live show as this particular entity.
Yeah.
So it's
one day if we have, if we ever have the opportunity to do that, we'll see what happens. Like, but the idea behind that is like when we do our first show, maybe there'll actually be people there to listen to it.
So that's pretty interesting because when we were emailing, you had mentioned gigs and such. I thought it was for this.
Yeah, no, it's for other shit. Other questions.
It's for other shit. There's a bunch of fucks that we work with.
Yeah, no, we both work with a lot of other musicians. It's what we do for a living.
That's amazing.
And we love what we do. It's a grind though. It's a lot of hard work, dedication, and some gigs are great and others are not. And with this particular project, we feel like just by the nature of it, we have a lot of control over it, more so than any of the other groups that we've been working with. So, we'll see where it takes us anyway.
Now, with something like this, with a concept, should you play live, is it something that you're looking at adding maybe some theatrics to it?
Yeah, that's it. We have...
You got a giant stadium show in your head?
Yeah, in our heads, like our first show will be in like the Molson Canadian Amphitheater, and, lots of dry ice and like
and every song has a different costume
and pyrotechnics
and the dance troupe and
that'd be amazing.
And a dragon,
holograms, and a dragon.
Fucking A, you gotta have a dragon.
Jackson will be there, in hologram.
Oh shit, MJ.
Yeah, he'll be there. He knows us.
Yeah,
he knows us. Ghost Jackson.
Yeah,
Ghost
exactly.
Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what to ask after that.
I'm just gonna be over here for a sec. You just talk amongst yourself for a second. I gotta regroup. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. No, but I think you hit it right on the head when you were talking about using the internet to kind of break free of the standard band format.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's interesting. Like we're meeting some, like literally, I feel like I'm meeting people on the internet, particularly like, when we actually get to talk to somebody like you, that's really cool. But like, even just like having little conversations on Twitter or on Facebook or whatever, people chiming in on Instagram, like it's kind of neat. It's a whole, there's so much out there, so many people.
No, and that's what's amazing. Like so this is FEARCast. On this show, I've talked to bands from all over the world.
Yeah.
Mostly metal. But I mean like Spain, Moscow, Australia, just all over the damn place. And you can tell which ones use the old school method where it's write, record, put out, tour. And then the other folks that are using all the tools of now, like the one band I talked to, they have like a road blog that they do every day. And it's just constant social media stuff. And like, that's what's going to really fuel the fire with people today.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's good. Y'all are on the right track. I mean, if you use everything that's out there, you don't go with the standard, because the old way is dead. I mean, you can kind of get by, but for the most part, it's everybody's looking for that new thing. And you guys have, number one, amazing music. Number two, you've got a crazy personality, so I'm sure that helps. And then you got this wicked concept that kind of goes along with it. And like you said, you have kind of a mystique. You're dropping little breadcrumbs to kind of lead people to the feast when everything's said and done.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Like, he gets it. It's so like inspiring to me personally. I think to Sam too. She's making a good face right now.
Oh, a good face.
To hear those words, because like
making a good face.
Well, actually, it was an amazing face for a minute. No, but it's really cool to hear somebody say that, because we have thought long and hard about how to approach getting our music out there. And, maybe it'll all come together. Who knows? But,
Yeah, it's really important to just use everything available.
Yeah, why not?
And that curmudgeon-y kind of attitude that I can't speak for Liza, but for me, I get into conversations with some of my peers sometimes, and everyone, they're frustrated because of the internet and how competitive it feels sometimes, or how impersonal it feels because you've missed that face-to-face contact.
Right.
And I get that. Like, it's not a replacement for that. It's an extra tool to add to your roster of tools. Like, don't give up on real life.
Yeah.
But, find ways of implementing these amazing tools that are almost completely free to boot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, that's what's pretty wild. And I've talked to a couple different bands on this about how the internet is fantastic because it's opened up the entire world.
Yeah.
But then again, it's hard because now everybody has access to the entire world.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right.
And like some of the bands that I've talked to have been around for 15, 20 years. So, I mean, they've been the old way, and now with their new albums, they got to like regroup and try to figure out what the kids are into, as you say, and like try to work from that angle. And it's all about being one step ahead of the rest.
Right. Right. But it's, you've probably talked to people like way out in Norway, probably, and like all over the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking like, where's the farthest away place from Alberta that you have interviewed?
I've talked to a few people in Australia, New Zealand, Sweden.
About as far. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. But that's what's so neat about it, is that you have literally access right across the world. Mm-hmm. Like somebody was sent us a tweet the other day from like London, England.
Nice.
Like, this is so cool.
And they just randomly found us.
Yeah. Just randomly found us in London, England. It's like, it's really neat how small the world is. But then, you've got to kind of sift through a lot of stuff to find what you're looking for, I guess. Yeah. So, yeah. That's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Well, yeah, and that's the bottom line. You got to be able to sit back and enjoy what you're doing. What would you say is the next step once this album is fully out there? Is it? Are you going to start working on another one, or just kind of see how this works?
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, we'll wait and see how this one goes. But we've got a plan. We have a plan for our second album. We haven't started writing anything. I'll just come clean on that. Well, yeah, we haven't officially. But should I say?
Sure.
The loose plan is like our theme has always been to be as epic as possible, I suppose. And we have like a list of epic movies, and I think the next album will be somehow related to our list of epic movies.
Okay.
Which there's a little bit more to that. They're mostly children's fantasy movies from the 80s.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Specific.
Like Neverending Story.
I was just going to say Neverending Story.
Yeah, that's like the first one that comes to mind, right?
It's such a great movie.
Like, when could write an album just based on Neverending Story? The book is actually really great.
Yeah, if you haven't read the book, man, you got to read the book.
It's like, have you read?
No, I'm not a reader. Now it's not like I have. I've tried and I failed. I just didn't.
Well, if you like the Neverending Story, the book is crazy because
there's so much stuff that's not in the movie.
Yeah, the movie only gets like a third of the way through the book. There's like all this other crazy stuff that happens and that doesn't make it into the movie. It might be vaguely referenced, but it's I don't know. I guess they had to because it's actually it's literally a never ending thing, I guess. But if we did like an album about that book, that's so much content.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll do that. I don't know.
Yeah, you could do the never ending album.
Yeah, just never ends.
Best idea ever.
There's no way this will get old. Just keep going. This is track 78.
We're going for a world record here, guys.
Yeah, that would be.
Someone gets it. They're like, is this a box set? No, it's one album.
Box.
Do you still get box sets? I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, like who just released? I don't know if she just released it, but Imogen. Imogen. Yeah, she's a really interesting online personality, and she has some. She wasn't releasing albums at all physically until she had her little following, and then she started printing out albums, and then she had like this online campaign where she would send people actual printed CDs, and then she did a really fancy box set.
Yeah, so the box set is amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's this full like interdisciplinary kind of like beautiful. It's like the texture of the stuff is printed on. Like we have a friend who showed us. He's a super fan. He bought this beautiful box set. I think he got from doing a Kickstarter thing. And it came. It was like all these songs were like pressed in these separate little like I don't know. Like there was a book basically.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was like, it's just beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's just all you need to know. Beyond words.
This motherfucker's priceless. It's ridiculous. Okay, all right, I get you. It's so good. There's no such words in the English language.
Such words.
Maybe hit me with some Elfish or something.
We don't have any physical CDs either.
No, but yeah, I mean that's something a bunch of the artists that we look up to. Like Bjork is another one. It was just like how like the multimedia aspect of it. Where you write songs that like huge focus on video. Obviously, that's important for everyone right now. But like having artwork printed out that we've made ourselves, especially like Liza's done a lot of she's been doing illustration on our lyric sheets and posting those. That's all Liza's drawing, and kind of I think people are probably interested in artists who work in lots of different forms of art, not just music.
Right.
But when you can illustrate your own songs, that's a little extra tidbit.
Oh. Well, that's the fun part about like using the internet, right? Like we've got these tools, so let's use them. Like it's not just about listening; you can post things to look at too, It's so we've been having some fun with that.
No, yeah, but, like I said, you guys get it. You understand what you need to be doing. People are they want real artists. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I can't stand most radio shit. I can't stand any cookie cutter sort of situation, but when you come across actual artists that delve into all aspects of the art and like actually give a shit about what they're saying, it changes. It's a game changer.
Yeah. You know what? We resonate with that totally. Yeah. I mean, like you can go back to some of like classic artists like David Bowie, who did everything himself.
Yeah. He had a part. He was actively involved in all these different aspects of his product.
Yeah,
like going into clothing, to like doing fashion shows and collaborating, doing mime, doing all this crazy, interesting stuff.
Really interesting. It's inspiring, Or like Iron Maiden, like it's all about Eddie, They're awesome. And if you ever see them live, like there's like a through story happening all the time. Like, it's really, I admire that. That's, I think, why they have the fans they have. Is that they're really
shows. Are
well, yeah. But just they have a concept. They're so clear, and there's so many ways to access it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just, it is the music, but it's not just the music. It's like the whole package.
Yeah.
Well, that's like I went to Ozfest back in 2001
Nice.
at the Docks in Toronto.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I'm actually originally from like London, Windsor area.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I went to school at Western. I'm a Westernite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I went to Funshaw.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we just got drunk and did crazy shit.
Well, that's pretty much what everybody does in London.
That's essentially their slogan. But
just being honest.
so anyway, so I went to Ozfest, and it was everybody was there. It was a fucking amazing show, but the one that really stood out was Marilyn Manson.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Every single song had a different outfit, a different scenery, a different story, and like I was in fucking awe. Like, you just sit back and you watch and you listen, and the whole, when you have the fucking whole package, you just it's a, I don't know, it's like an eargasm.
Yeah, it is. It's an eyegasm. It's an eargasm.
To go to shows and someone put that much care and thought into their show is so amazing, because most people just don't get there. They don't have the vision, or they don't have the know-how or the connection or whatever it is. Combination of the above. Just seeing that when musicians really care about the presentation of their music, it's like despicably rare.
Yeah, that's true. Right?
Especially at sort of like the lower levels. Of bands. It's like, you do what you can, but some bands really don't give a fuck, and they show up and they play shows, and they're like wearing the same thing they went to work to that morning. And
true.
They look like really tired and grumpy. Yeah. And they just get up and do their thing, and then like it could sound really good, but if they were, if they had like even just like something that made them feel a little bit more magical on stage, like this is a special moment for me, and like that will help the audience believe that it's also special and not just this mundane bunch of people who obviously don't care enough to present something.
Yeah, but it's kind of true. I hate to say, but it's true.
No, it is. I don't want to go and see a band and the guy's still wearing his McDonald's uniform when he hops up on there smelling like French fries and shit.
Stain on his chin.
Yeah.
First. No, but yeah, you gotta hold on to that showmanship aspect. That's
well, you want to give reasons to come see a live show and not stay at home and either listen to the record on a really nice stereo that's going to sound better than your live show at that shitty bar. Yeah. Or just not even listen to music and just watch like Netflix or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And give a reason for people to come out.
Got to be incentive.
Yeah. So this will be our first show, by the way. It's going to be amazing.
We're going to rip it. There's going to be dragons and shit.
That's right. There'll be dragons, whatever.
It's like either there's dragons or there's no show.
That's right. It's part of the vision.
Yeah. There's no compromising on it.
No, it's our artistic vision.
Hey, I dig it. I think you're great, and I can't wait to see it. Even if you end up having sock puppets for dragons.
Oh, it's funny you should say that. What should I say?
Yeah.
Okay, so funny sock puppets. We're going to be. Well, we were talking about visuals and things, right? So we've been dabbling. I'll say dabbling in stop motion animation.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be amazing. Just wait for it. But we're in the process of creating a music video to go with Warrior Bitch.
Nice.
Yeah. Our last song that we released.
Yeah, the last one that we released. It involves stop motion animation and some puppetry. And one of the puppets was made out of one of our old socks.
I win.
Yeah.
kind of do. You called it.
Wow.
That's predictable.
God damn.
This motherfucker's a warlock.
Keep trying. How did he know? He's a wizard.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. No, that's awesome. I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm glad that we finally got a chance to talk. We've been kind of tweeting back and forth for a few months now.
Yeah.
So,
but it's all good. Like it's if anybody wants to follow any of our ridiculous conversations, it's usually involving something ridiculous from a podcaster, and they're love the shit are posting. It's amazing. Yeah. Amazing. By the way, we should shout out Fat J podcasts. They're hilarious.
They are hilarious.
They're hilarious. We really like them.
Oh, Fat J.
Yeah, Fat J.
What was the best quote about our song?
Oh yeah.
Do you have it written? I don't remember. I don't know the exact words.
Oh,
do you know it?
I don't want to misquote him.
We'll just find it.
Oh, you want me to find it? Okay. Well, you talk. I can't talk and do this.
It's too much.
It's too much. I can't multitask.
So the quote that I've got here is, "Thank you, Slammerkin. I have the weirdest boner right now."
That's it. That's the quote.
Yeah.
He is a wizard.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like the best quote for a band.
That's awesome. It's funny because so you sent over the bio and it's got like quotes from Fat J, Behind the Rant, Naked Porch, who's part of FYFC.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know all these people. Fat J, I've been on his show before, and great guy, hilarious show. So it's pretty cool, man. Like all this sort of stuff, and I know we're all kind of rooting for you.
That's so cool. Like, I was trying to explain this to Sam because I do more obviously shit on the Twitter, and the social media is like what I do, I guess, for Slammerkin. And I was trying to explain to her like what like Modern Family is all about, and like all these podcasts. Like everybody knows each other. It's really neat. It is like a little family, and to be sort of invited into the midst of it is really cool. Like it's a major compliment.
No, absolutely.
So
it's a great group, a great community of podcasters that got together, and we just try to, I don't know, open up this giant world and try to have an indie voice in there, and it's done very well. So
important. It's what it's all about, really, and everybody that I've sort of encountered online has been really cool, like really open-minded, cool, and supportive, and just fun. Like there's a lot of fun going on, which is great.
Oh yeah, you gotta have fun.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. Like at the end of the day, sometimes come home after work, having a glass of wine. Again, it comes back to glasses of wine, but I'll be like giggling out loud to myself as I read or listen to some of these podcasts, and it's great. Nice. It's good. It's a nice thing to get into. So
thanks. Well, I'm glad you're having fun and you're enjoying it, and let everybody know where they can find all your stuff.
Yeah, so we're posting all our songs on SoundCloud right now. Next song is going to be released at the first week of September anyway. Yeah. So we're on SoundCloud, Slammer Kingdom on SoundCloud. We're Slammerkin on Facebook. We're Slammer Kingdom on Twitter. We've got a Tumblr website where it's like our it's like a diary. We keep everything sort of, that's home base. Yeah. So like all our pictures and artwork.
The artwork is all compiled there.
Yeah.
That's
right.
The visual content.
Yeah. So, yeah. And we're on Instagram too, as Slammer King. It's Kingdom Slammer Kingdom.
It's all Slammer Kingdom is generally the handle.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to put all the links in there so people can go hit you up, like, follow, share, get this kingdom flourishing.
That's right. we would be so grateful.
Nah, you ladies are amazing. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. This hour went by really fast, so I'll definitely have to we'll have to do this again.
Anytime. Just let us know, man. Thank you. It's a real pleasure.
Yeah, thanks so much.
No problem. Thanks again, and we'll be in touch. All
right. Well, you take care out there in camp.
Will do. You polish off that wine for me.
Oh, all right.
If I twist your arm. All right. Run along, kiddies.
Hey, guys. It's Fear from FYFC Studios. I really hope you're enjoying Talk Life, FEARCast, or A&Way. Plus, there's always lots of entertainment over on our website. Because I'm a cannabis advocate and often forget things, I wanted to make a little bumper to get you fine folks to head over to nftfyb.com. No fucking time for your bullshit. That's how we do. Again, that's www.nftfyb.com. Feel free to reach out on any social media. We're always looking for cool people to talk to. Get somebody else's opinion on something, crazy stories you see in the news that you'd love to see us react to. Look, we'll probably never be consistent, but we'll always be entertaining. Thank you for listening one last time, nftfyb.com.